6 things to know before you go.
All right, to start off this list, the European Parliament is set to hold a debate today about the future of Greenland. The Parliament titled the debate, "The Need for a United EU Response to U.S. Blackmail Attempts." It comes in the middle of an intense push by the Trump administration to acquire the Arctic island for national security interests. Over the weekend, the president threatened to impose stiff tariffs on 8 European nations that oppose a U.S. takeover of Greenland. European leaders say that they want to avoid escalation and come to a solution in the issue.
French President Emmanuel Macron plans to decline an invitation to serve on U.S. President Donald Trump's Board of Peace. Several countries have received invitations to join the board. It's seen as a key step in the United Nations-backed American plan to demilitarize and rebuild Gaza. The board headed by Trump will include former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, and U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Sources say the FBI started investigating the ICE agent who shot Renee Good and then reversed course. The Justice Department usually launches probes into the officer's conduct in such shootings. It's normal. And that's to ensure law enforcement did not breach any civil rights. Sources say the FBI opened such a probe into ICE officer Jonathan Ross, who shot Good. But now the investigation is focused on the conduct of the victim, Good, and her widow. At least 6 prosecutors at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Minnesota have resigned in protest amid federal pressure on the case.
Today is the deadline set by the Trump administration for the credit card industry to comply with the demand for a 10% cap on interest rates. So far, the White House has not provided any detail about what will happen to credit card companies that don't lower card rates. Financial institutions argue the plan will hurt poor Americans by forcing banks to eliminate some credit lines, and they claim this would drive people to high-cost alternatives like payday loans or pawn shops. About 195 million people in the U.S. had credit cards in 2024 and were charged $160 billion in interest.
The Education Department is hitting pause on its plan to garnish wages of student loan borrowers in default. Also being delayed, the seizure of tax refunds and other federal benefits from those who have student loan debt. The collections were set to begin this month. In a statement, education officials say that temporary delay will give them time to implement reforms to the student loan system. However, it's unclear how long the garnishments would be paused for.
The college football playoff national championship ended with a historic win and celebrations breaking out far beyond the stadium. Fans erupted at watch parties across the country Monday night as the Indiana Hoosiers defeated the Miami Hurricanes 27-21 to claim the national championship. The Hoosiers led the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback Fernando Mendoza, pulled ahead in the fourth quarter, and held on for a perfect 16-0 season.